An example is this. So sa Philippine history, napapansin ninyo na pinag-uusapan muna natin ang prehistoric times. Okay? So ano ba ang buhay ng mga tao, ng mga Pilipino bago pa dumating ang mga dayuhan? Okay? So after that, so sino ba ang mga unang dayuhan na pumunta dito sa Pilipinas? So anong nangyari? Sumunod, anong nangyari naman pagkatapos ng Spanish, pagkatapos ng Japanese, pagkatapos ng Americans? What happens after that? And that is the essence, or that is one of the nature of history. So, pinapakita niya yung continuity ng mga events, coherence and continuity. Hello guys! Thank you for visiting again my channel. Alright, so today we are going to discuss about the nature of history. So last time, we have discussed about the definition of history, and for us to understand further what is the meaning, or for us to go deeper on the meaning of history, I'm going to present to you some of the nature of history. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel in order for you to be updated on my next video. Alright, so let's start. Before we start, may I ask if you have any idea about these things that we're going to discuss today? Will you write it down on the comment section in order for me to check it after this video? Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so if you are done, please just write it down on the comment section. Okay, so here are the 11 nature of history that I am going to present to you at this moment. Just sit back and relax there, and don't forget to prepare a paper and a pen for you to write down the important notes that I will be discussing for this tutorial. Okay, so one is this. History is a study of the present in the light of the past. It says here that you're going to understand the present situation using the events that happens in the past. Okay, so history is using the past situation in order for you to understand what is going on in the present. In order for you to understand its relationship. Okay, so the second one is this. History is the study of man. Okay, so we are going to understand or talk about the man. Okay, so one of its nature is that history mostly talks about how man develops through the ages. Okay, so how did man uses environment and evolve into a better one. Okay, so mas naiintindihan natin ang mga sitwasyon noon, or kung ano ba ang nangyayari sa mga tao in the past. Okay, so it focus on the man alone and hindi yung mga bagay-bagay lang. The third one is this. History is concerned with man in time. Okay, so this is related with number 2. So we have said that history is concerned with man, and in this part, history is concerned with man in time. So pag-uusapan na natin yung development ng mga tao noon as years or days goes by. Okay, so we are going to discuss what happened in 1980s, or how did man evolve starting in the pre-history or until present. Okay, so yung development nila every stages. The next one is history is concerned with man in space. Okay, so it is clearly stated here that the interaction of man and the environment is very important. Okay, so history talks about the development of man with nature, man with his environment, and man with nation. Okay, so it also includes the political, religious, and other activities across countries. It does not only focus on man, but with the environment that they are living. And the fifth one is this: history is an objective record of happening. Okay, so when we say objective, so ibig sabihin, this is not a subjective record. So, totoong nang pangyayari ang mga pinag-uusapan dito. So, walang haka-haka lang. So, it is based on a scientific records or a scientific research that happened. Okay, so that is one of the nature of history. So the next is history is multi-sided. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? Alright, so multi-sided in the sense that it covers all the situation that is happening in a social group that is related to history. Okay, so when we are, let's say for example, when we are going to talk about the administration of the late President Ferdinand Marcos. Okay, so that is considered as part of the history because number one, he is the former president of the Philippines, and then that the event happens in the past. Alright, so when we say multi-sided, it means that we cover all the aspects of the life of the late Ferdinand Marcos. We can only focus on his political career or his family, but we will also include his relationship with other parties, relationship with other people, and his affiliation. And then, yung lahat na ng mga pwede nating pag-usapan tungkol sa kanya, mai-include doon sa history. Alright, so the next is, history is a dialogue between the events of the past and progressively emerging future ends. Alright, so this is one of the nature of history. Okay, so ito yung ginagamit nila, yung nangyari noon to predict what will happen in the future. Let's say for example, the situation again. So hindi ito lingid sa atin dahil napapakinggan na natin ito noon pa. I know na pati din kayo, naniniwala kayo na ang mga nangyayari noon ay ginagawa nating prediction para sa future. Okay, so kung nanonood kayo sa television, sa news, or sa other social media outlets, napapakinggan natin or nababasa natin ang mga sinasabi ng mga netizens or yung ibang tao na kapag daw ito yung situation na to nung umupo na si President Duterte. So nung nanalo si President Duterte, sinasabi mostly ng mga tao na baka magkaroon din tayo ng martial law because people are trying to compare the situation that is happening during the Marcos regime and the present administration, which is the administration of our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Okay, so they are comparing or they are using events that happens in the past in order to predict what will happen in the future. So nakikita nila na medyo merong pareho ang administration ni President Duterte kay late President Marcos. Okay, so that is one of its nature. Okay, so the next one is this. History is also an analysis and not only a narration of facts. Okay, so hindi lang yung kinekwento mo ang mga nangyayari noon, pero dapat meron ding analysis. So, you are trying to analyze the situations that happened in the past. Ginagamit nila yan and then ina-analyze nila para makabuo ng mas magandang policy or makagawa ng mas magandang bagay. Let's say for example, kung ikaw ay presidente, tinitignan mo kung ano ba ang mga ano ba ang ginawa ng former president sa country niya noon, kaya siya nag-fail or kaya siya naging mabuting presidente. So nakikita mo kung kino-compare mo yung dalawa and then you are trying to adapt it para mas mag-improve pa ang administration mo. Kaya na din nung ex mo. Okay, so noon, sinasaktan ka or nangangaliwa yung boyfriend or girlfriend mo, kaya kayo naghiwalay. So ngayon, present, meron ka ng bago. Okay, so kapag i-apply natin ang history dyan, i-analyze mo kung bakit ba kayo nag-break doon or ano ba ang kaugalihan mo or ano ba ang ginagawa mo kaya nangangaliwa yung girlfriend or boyfriend mo noon. Bakit ka ba niya iniwan? So, ganun. Nag-a-analyze ka na kung bakit and then you're going to improve yourself para mas maging mabuti ang pagsasama nyo sa bago mong boyfriend. Okay, so that is only an example of that. Okay, so di ba, ginagamit din pala ang history para dito. So ina-analyze mo kung ano ang nangyayari doon. Kasi kung kwento ka lang ng kwento, tapos hindi mo lang ina-analyze, hindi mo binibigyan ng meaning ang mga nangyayari nung past, wala din, may tendency na mauulit-ulit. So masasaktan ka ulit at pareho din yung sitwasyon or pareho din yung dahilan kung bakit ka nag-fail. Okay, so that is one of the nature of history. Okay, so the next one is this. Continuity and coherence are the necessary requisites of history. Okay, so bakit niya sinasabing continuity at coherence? So dapat meron daw pagkasunod-sunod ng ang mga events na pag-uusapan sa history. Okay, so one of its nature is that. Okay, so an example is this. So sa Philippine history, napapansin ninyo na pinag-uusapan muna natin ang prehistoric times. Okay, so ano ba ang buhay ng mga tao, ng mga Pilipino bago pa dumating ang mga dayuhan? Okay, so after that, so sino ba ang mga unang dayuhan na pumunta dito sa Pilipinas? So anong nangyari? Sumunod, anong nangyari naman pagkatapos ng Spanish, pagkatapos ng Japanese, pagkatapos ng Americans? What happens after that? And that is the essence or that is one of the nature of history. So, pinapakita niya yung continuity ng mga events, coherence and continuity. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin ikwento mo muna yung future bago mo simulan or bago mo ikwento ang past, di ba? So past pa rin bago sa future or bago sa present. Okay? So that is the nature of history. Alright, so second to the last nature. Alright, so history is relevant. Okay, so we only include the relevant situation. Okay, so history only focuses on the relevant events or situation that happens in the past. Hindi yung kung ano-ano, kasi kung imagine mo, kung sa history book natin, kung ano-ano na lang ang sinusulat nila, sigurado ako na makapal ang history book natin or marami tayong version ng history or Philippine history. Okay, so we only choose the relevant situation that is related to an event. Okay, so pwede mo namang ikwento lahat, pero tignan mo para i-inline mo doon sa kwento na pinag-uusapan mo or sa event or situation na pinag-uusapan mo. Hindi mo pwedeng ikwento na ang love life mo dito, or hindi mo pwedeng isama ang story ng love life mo doon sa Philippine history. Kasi hindi sila related. Hindi inline ang love life mo doon sa Philippine history. Pero kung ang love life mo, meron namang relationship sa history ng Pilipinas, kumbaga yung ex mo or yung boyfriend mo that time is si Andres Bonifacio, pwede kang maisulat doon, pwedeng ikwento ang love life mo. So the last one is this: history is comprehensive. So it says here that history does not only focus on the nation or a country or a man, but it also focus on the political, religious, and all the aspects of human life and all the situations that is happening in the world. So comprehensive siya. So relationship of the situation that is happening in every nation. Kaya nga meron tayong world history, di ba? Para naman mas maintindihan natin kung bakit nangyayari ang events dito sa Pilipinas, kung bakit nagkaroon tayo ng mga wars dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, so that is one of the nature of history. So I hope that I was able to enlighten you about history, and if you have any question, please don't hesitate to comment it down on the comment section para mabalikan ko kayo after this tutorial. And kung gusto nyong magkaroon ulit tayo ng ibang tutorial related dito sa topic na ito, mag-comment din kayo sa comment section para mas maganda at mas mapabuti pa natin ang channel natin. Okay, so don't forget na ang channel na ito ay naggawa para tulungan ang mga estudyante na kagaya ko, kagaya ninyo na gustong mag-aral or gustong madagdagan ang kanilang kaalaman. Okay, so that's all for today, and if you are new here, please don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel in order for you to be updated on my next video. Okay, so goodbye guys!